And welcome.
Welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County. My name's John.
And I'm Kim.
And we thank you for stopping by on...
A Columbus Day.
It is.
Happy Columbus Day.
Now, what were you doing in 1492?
I don't know.
Yeah? What, were
Yeah,
you...
did you see the history I put on...
were you doing the news in 1492?
I don't think so. No, I wasn't doing the news. This has been my dream, to
and
always do the news.
And have you sailed the ocean blue?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
So are you going to talk a little bit about the history on Columbus Day? I guess a lot of schools, a lot of people actually had school today. Our kids did not.
Yeah.
A lot of public schools were in today. Michelson was in. I just thought it was a holiday all the way around, but apparently it wasn't.
It was a holiday it's kind of a weird holiday.
Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like me to read a little bit about it? Or would you
why not? Go ahead, Kim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Columbus Day. Many countries of the New World and elsewhere celebrate the anniversary of Christopher Columbus's arrival in the Americas, which occurred on October 12th, 1492.
Really?
In the Julian calendar, and October 21st, 1492 in the modern Gregorian calendar as an official holiday.
Uh-huh.
The day is celebrated as Columbus Day in the United States, as Dia de la Raza Day of the Race in many countries in Latin America, as Dia de las Culturas, Day of the Cultures in Costa Rica, as Discovery Day in the Bahamas, as Dia de la Hispanidad, Hispanic Day, National Day in Spain,
you've heard that
and
quote,
Venezuela.
You've heard that quote about Columbus being the world's greatest entrepreneur, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Huh?
No, I
you
haven't.
Haven't? No, it was the world's greatest entrepreneur because he didn't know where he was going.
Okay.
When he got back, he was really unsure of where he'd been.
Exactly. You're right.
And he did it all in a
sounds like you every day.
And he did it all in a government grant.
Kidding. Oh, darn, we don't have a government grant, but it sounds like you every day. What do you think?
Thanks, Kim.
Just kidding.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah. All right.
Just teasing.
So, happy Columbus Day, everybody.
Happy Columbus Day.
Now,
a nice, pretty picture from Wikipedia. Did you see that?
It is a very pretty picture.
I love that picture. I think it's very pretty. So anyway, this weekend, I guess we'll start off with a little bit of a weekend recap.
Yeah, should we start off chronologically?
Sure.
All right.
We had the Taste of Calaveras.
Well, that's not chronological.
Actually, Friday night football, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
We had Friday night football. We had some Calaveras High School football and some Bret Hart High School football. Is it already off the front page?
It's already off the front page.
Goodness
Isn't that
sakes.
amazing?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Friday Night Live, we actually broadcast both games simultaneously. Didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Do you want to talk about it? Go ahead then.
No, I didn't do it. So
nope, go ahead.
No.
Yeah. No, you're...
I didn't
you're...
I was just proud that we did it. Our son helped. Our son Granger did the Calaveras High School game.
Yeah. Well, I guess on Friday, before that, they had the Mark Twain St. Joseph's Breast Cancer Awareness Luncheon.
That seems like days ago, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It was only Friday.
Yes. Hannah and John both attended that. Hannah took some lovely pictures of all of the beautiful women and everything in pink and all the nice little gifts they were giving away. And
I did feel, when I stopped by, there was one other man there, and he was the doctor.
Oh, okay.
So
was Larry Cornish there?
No.
No.
He may have been there earlier.
Okay.
But, no, it was a very nice, well-attended event.
This is their annual breast cancer luncheon that they hold once a year.
Mm-hmm.
They have a few guest speakers, right?
That they do.
And now, were all those gifts I saw that she took, like, those were just like, everybody got those? Or
there were all kinds of raffles and stuff there, so you should have gone. Hannah won a $50 gift certificate.
Yeah, she did, which we need to get to her.
I know.
So that was on Friday, and then Friday evening were the football games.
Friday night were the football games. Now, this is the first time, this is something that we wanted to do. Mm-hmm. We won't be able to do it when they do the away games, but we want to thank Principal Rick Stitt from Calaveras High for allowing us, we kind of bootlegged the connection. We had a router hanging out a window and everything else.
You rigged it?
We did. And also thank Bret Hart for their fabulous connection there in the booth.
Yes.
And we actually did both games live.
Both games.
Both.
Yes.
So this is one to where we switched back and forth. If you're watching it on Channel 7, the Calaveras won the game. They run over Ripon 26-16. It was a very good game.
Okay.
Very good, well done game. And our son Granger actually ran that game.
All by himself. I was worried about him.
11 years old,
yes.
Ran the game, ran the laptop, ran all the rest of the stuff. Now, there's something to say about this, that kids these days, they just kind of get it.
I was so worried
Technologically
about
wise,
it,
they just
being
kind
by
of get it.
himself and being in the cold.
You know, they just get it,
Did
because
fine.
if we would have tried to train an adult, I would have.
If you would have tried to train me, it would have been a waste of time. And he got a Venti hot chocolate from
He did,
Starbucks
yes,
for
that
doing
was
such
his,
a good job.
No, he did a really great job
got
on
paid
it.
too, didn't he?
And the other thing is he was running the show there, and the other thing is, now Calaveras won 26-16. Now Bret Hart, not so good. They were beaten by Escalon 56-0. Escalon is just a very strong team, and in some ways, as they get ready now to head into league play, they may be able to take away some things, because in some of these things, the kids, you know, if you win well, you tear over team, then sometimes it may be a little bit of a dose of, wow, you know, there's some.
What just happened?
And then, so Escalon, Escalon was 56-0, and for the broadcast on Friday night, what we tried to do is move back and forth. So we stayed with the Bret Hart game for the first part of it until they were down like 28-0.
Okay,
and then we
you
switched to Calaveras.
over. Okay, all right.
So that was.
So this Friday night, what's going on? They're both away games, I know.
Yeah,
Really
so we
decided
haven't picked our poison on which one we're going to do
Okay,
this week.
all right. So we will let you know that later in the week.
Okay.
All right. We also had the Coppertown Square held the first of their events on Saturday. They are having a month of October will be filled with spooky events for all of you ghosts and goblins out there. And Saturday they actually opened their Pumpkin Junction. And it is open through October 31st, and all of the funds will go to Copperopolis Elementary. Hannah visited that on Saturday and took some very lovely photos. And we have the schedule of all of their October events that will be going on for the entire month. They're actually going to have a trick-or-treat night on Halloween. They're going to have a lasagna feed. That Panini's Grill is going to be opening.
Oh, great.
Yes. So we have lots of fun stuff going on in the Coppertown Square.
And also, and Hannah took some great pictures.
Yes, she did.
And also, I want to see, did you see the photos,
Yes.
the next one on the Horse and Barrel, their first annual Harvest Festival?
Yes.
If you get a chance to go by the site, some of these photos look like something out of like a
Yes,
Ralph
they do.
Lauren
They
catalog.
do. Like
Like,
that
you know,
one.
like that one looks like,
The guy has two hotties sitting next to him. Did you notice that?
yeah, it looks like a catalog shot.
It
you know,
does.
it's just,
Great job.
yeah,
Yes.
it's should we try one for the news? Here, let's do. Yeah, somehow it just doesn't work quite the same.
No.
But,
Plus, she's a lot prettier than me anyway.
no,
Who's that?
that's kind of the, it almost looks like a catalog shot.
Yeah, it
But
does.
anyway, it's a
Good
very
job,
nice.
Great photos. That actually looked like a really good time. That was they had hay rides for the kids, and they had some things, horse race, live music. Looks like they had horse rides for the kids, and all the proceeds went to benefit the restoration of Murphy's Old School and the renewal of the Murphy's Tennis Recreation Area. I know that went on from noon until probably dark, till the campfire went. So
And there was even some snow up in the high
snow
country.
this weekend,
There
yes.
was snow.
yes.
And
Now,
it
did
was
it reach Arnold or just Dorrington? Do you know?
upper parts of Arnold.
Okay,
I mean, it was there was snow.
Okay. I think it is up in Bear Valley, but it is melting, I've heard. So it's not sticking.
Pass is open again.
Yes.
But
Pass was closed for a little bit over the weekend. It looks like that on there.
and we also
We had the
did a lot of
Taste of Calaveras yesterday,
yeah.
which was a very well-attended event.
It was, and a couple little features that we had a chance. We talked to economic stuff, so
Yes.
we're not going to get a chance to play this on the news tonight but we also talked with local investment counselor Corey Burnell from Burnell Wealth Management in Valley Springs. MBA, very bright guy, and what he specializes in is clients with a net worth of over $100,000. That's what he does.
Okay. Well, we wouldn't qualify for that.
So
We're not worth that. That means you have to have a home and all that.
we have to have, but I mean, even people that have homes now with the real estate prices,
Yeah,
that
exactly.
so yeah, you
your
need to,
equity has to be more than 100,000.
you have to have a net
okay.
worth that doesn't want you as a client.
Doesn't want you. Okay, all right. I guess we've got the boot quickly.
Right, but then we also
So we have a nice video chat with
yeah,
him. Where
and
he
it's
actually
some
goes
really
over
and he talks about some
gives you
really
some nice
interesting, some
financial
nice tips as far as how to position yourself in uncertain times. See, and he was talking about all this stuff that went over my head as things like collars and stuff. So basically, if you went up, the market went up, or the market went down, you'd still be okay. different types of
Okay.
strategies and stuff that way. Very nice piece. And we also had a chance to do some very nice. Now, this is one that Kim should have gone on, but
No, do the show? No.
well, you could have talked flowers with her.
No, I don't know much
Anyway,
about flowers.
no, we went
She's the pro.
We went to Blooms and Things up in Arnold and shot a very nice holiday decorating
Yes.
video. Basically, how to make centerpieces for your holiday tables.
Now this is for fall, and this is with Vicki McFall
Yes.
of Blooms and Things owner, and she actually talked about fall decorating, and she's going to be doing one for Christmas.
Yes, and I
Every
feel like
season.
I can bring out my inner decorator.
Yes, okay.
So I can do the centerpiece now for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I'm going to do the centerpiece.
You are?
Oh yes, of course.
Okay. We know what we're doing for Thanksgiving.
Oh, anyway. Well, whoever it is, what I'm going to do.
She did it. So she has a nice. We have a nice. How long is the video?
Oh, it's like 20 minutes.
20 minutes on how to make your fall decorations. And thank you, Vicki, very much for doing that with us.
Stuff's been burning again. There was a fire on Angel Island. There's the stuff going on in L.A. And unfortunately, there's been a couple lives lost.
A couple lives lost. Homes are being threatened. We just got this in a little bit ago. 2 people have perished. Wildfires continue to threaten the Los Angeles homes. Actually, Hannah's husband was supposed to be called into one of the strike teams to LA, but I think he hasn't as of yet. There a lot of people from our area have been called over
Okay.
to the LA fires. And there was a fire last evening in Angel's Island in San Francisco, which I think spread to about between 60 and 100 acres. I don't know if they've gotten that fully contained yet.
I'm sure they have.
Yeah, I'm sure they have. So, the LA fires they're not. It's not a good thing right now going on in Southern California. So our thoughts and prayers go out with all the people down there and all the firefighters and emergency personnel. So
now, what was the Taste of Calaveras? What was it? What was
Taste
going
of
on
Calaveras actually was we have some beautiful photos again from Hannah. It was the second annual Taste of Calaveras, which took place at the Dove Hill Ranch in Angels Camp. They served up an exciting celebration of tasteful wines, food, art, and culture, all from Calaveras County. There was food, entertainment, music, wine, all kinds of stuff going on from 1 to 5 p.m. yesterday afternoon.
Now, one of the things, last week on Thursday night we talked about the Lions and their donation for the Friends of Murphy's.
Yes.
Now, there's another really nice one in today. Now, the Moose, not to be outdone.
No.
The Moose up in Arnold.
Yes.
The Loyal Order of the Moose, Ebbets Lodge, up there. The Casey Fulkerson and Catherine Driver of the Visiting Nurse Association of the Mother Lode Hospice of the Sierra presented the Ebbets Pass Moose Lodge Governor Bill Austin Cup with a plaque of appreciation on October 7th for the donation of almost $12,000. The donation money was raised by the Moose Lodge at the Dick Heisinger Memorial Golf Tournaments. That's how much they raised.
That's
Isn't that pretty cool?
Yes. That's wonderful.
So, well done, Moose.
Yes, well done, Moose. We had a couple of fires today. One was actually a flue fire, which is a chimney fire, at 172 Broadway Street, across the street from the market in San Andreas, which was quickly contained. There was a fire that was actually called off very quickly, a vehicle fire on Sheep Ranch Road near O'Neill Creek, which they had a call in that it was a fire, and when they arrived on scene, it appeared there was just an overheated car on the side of the road. So all the additional units were canceled. Thank goodness for that. We have a Board of Supervisors meeting tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday.
We do? What's on the agenda, Kim?
Let me see. They will be discussing transportation infrastructure, behavioral health, California land conservation contract, waste management issues, and more at Tuesday's meeting.
And the campaign is heating up as far as the attacks are getting a little sharper between the groups.
Mm-hmm.
But the other interesting little thing is now there's another controversy on the campaign trail. Has Joe or hasn't Joe?
What does that mean?
Has Joe had Botox or not? There's some work done because they
Who cares?
were saying his brow is looking more serene and smooth.
Oh, okay.
As opposed to last year, his
hasn't
face
had
just
by
looks
that
calm.
age, I'm sure.
His face just looks calmer. So That's what
As
they're
he, as in
thinking.
he. Okay.
So that's the thing: has Joe done Botox or not?
Who really cares?
If that, and also on a good note today, the Dow had the single largest one-day gain ever. 936 points, gained back some of the lost ground last week. Nobody assumes that the rough patches are over, but it was really, really nice because the Dow really stormed back today. And this is even on a holiday. There will be still a little bit of uncertainty tomorrow to know if the credit issues that's affecting some of the bank, how that's going to play. But it was a good day. We'll take this one. It's a good day. Up almost 1,000 points.
We also had U.S. gasoline prices marks biggest drop ever. So we had two good things.
Dow's up, gas is down.
Gas is down, yes. The average price of a gallon of gasoline in the United States recorded its largest drop ever as consumer demand continued to wane and oil prices slid. A prominent industry analyst said on Sunday the national average price for self-serve regular unleaded gas fell 35.03 cents to $3.3079 a gallon on October 10th from $3.65 2 weeks earlier.
Now, who was it that sang the song? Was it Cyndi Lauper?
I have no idea.
No, because remember, see, the way Yahoo Finance had this article, it was Manic Monday.
Okay.
So it almost wanted you have you break into Manic Monday.
Okay, yes, you're right. We also have a planning commission meeting tomorrow evening. Angels Camp Planning Commission meeting tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. So we have Board of Soups, Angels Camp Planning Commission meeting tomorrow evening. They will start the evening with two public hearings. The first will be a notice of intent resolution to amend Title 17 zoning ordinance. The second will be an adoption of planning fees for year 2009.
Nice.
Okay. Signs are back on the agenda for Bella Angels Salon and Gold Rush Originals. A committee report on the City of Angels 2020 general plan update. Those things will be discussed tomorrow evening at 6 p.m.
So what are you going to be covering tomorrow?
Oh, John, I'm going to be going out and doing a story. You know what I'm going to be doing.
Your story?
We'll be talking about it tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I see.
What?
Yeah, maybe.
I work.
No, I know you work. I was just talking about your story.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We have the third and final presidential debate coming up this Wednesday.
Yes, we
the
do.
15th at 6 p.m. They will be discussing domestic and economic issues. It will be held in Hempstead, New York. 6 p.m. Let me see. Topic: domestic and economic issues. Moderator Bob Schiffer. Staging candidates will be seated at a table answer format, same as the first presidential debate. The closing statements at the end of this debate. Each candidate will have the opportunity for a 90-second closing statement. Gotta make sure. And you know what? Let's try to stream this one. Can we stream this one on Wednesday?
Find a live link. Okay, we'll make sure we have a live link so you can. If you can't find one of the other links or you're not in front of a TV, you can just stop by here.
Watch it on thepinetree.net.
We'll find it.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
What else is going on? The McCollum Amador Calaveras Integrated Regional Water Management Plan update is now available.
Oh, really? Well, tell us about it, Kim.
Okay, are you kidding me?
Oh, why not?
McCollum Amador Calaveras Integrated Water Management Region was formed in 2006 to foster coordination, collaboration, and communication among regional and local agencies responsible for water-related issues, achieve greater efficiencies in project development and implementation, build public support for vital projects, identify the most important water-related projects according to the set of criteria, and improve regional competitiveness for project funding. So the water, this is actually something new that was on the site. I just pulled up last night, like 1 in the morning. Yes, 12:42 a.m.
There you go.
They've actually got the update available for your viewing pleasure. We have a link right to it on our site.
Nice. And
it's
also,
one of
the things I'm almost finished up with here on the site is we're going to be doing a local elections little sidebar. So now that you can ready to mark those absentee ballots that are starting to show up, one of the things we're going to have is We're going to put tonight's up. Tonight we attended a ACBA Candidates Night. So they had the Angels Camp City Council candidates there. They had another candidates forum. This is a lot of tough questions, back and forth. Mm-hmm. We have most of that for you, probably over an hour and 20 minutes worth of video there.
That took place at camps this evening?
It did. In Greenhorn Creek.
Yes, so John will have that video hopefully up later. And we also we'd like to thank tonight's sponsor, Gary Toffanelli,
for sponsoring the news
Supervisor
tonight.
District 1 candidate.
And also we have the what?
What did you hit me for?
No, I didn't. Also down the right-hand side.
You did.
No. Also down the right-hand side, we're going to have all of the candidates' nights. And we're going to even have some of the oldies. So I think it's kind of fun because if this candidate season has been a long one. Starting back in April, we have some of the interviews, even with some of the ones who have dropped out. So it was interesting things. We have the interviews with all the candidates going back with Tryon, Seaton, Toffanelli, McDaniel.
Yes.
All right. And all the way up to
watch all of them.
All of them. We have interview with even a congressional candidates. We have a town hall with Congressman Lundgren. We have an interview with Dr. Bill Durston. We have you could probably there's literally probably like 30 hours of video there.
Yes.
Like just a ton.
So you could sit there all night and watch video.
Just a real ton.
There's also a Copperopolis Parks and Recreation meeting tomorrow evening at 6:30 p.m. They meet the second Tuesday of the month at the Copperopolis Fire Station.
And on a sad note, this is one of the things that this is the one that really jumped out. You know, this was kind of a national news piece. Is a 19-year-old New York Rangers hockey player collapsed and died on the rink, and he was over in Russia. And I guess one little controversy is there was in an area that there wasn't an ambulance close by. But anyway, sometimes on these things when it's the young ones like that, it's just a heart attack, and it's really 19
years old.
Oh, scary. I mean, it's just
that's too young.
Just ugly.
On Wednesday, they will have the Amador Calaveras Breastfeeding Awareness Walk. Wednesday, let me see what time on Wednesday, 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Thousands of moms, babies, and community members throughout California will be walking to increase the awareness of the need for support of our breastfeeding moms in the home, community, and workplace.
Yes.
We will be walking in Detroit Park in Jackson, California. Please join us for this free event to show your support. For more information, call 754-6464. That takes place this Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. at Detroit Park in Jackson.
And also, in these uncertain economic times, one of the things we'd like to start doing on the Pine Tree is to do a little bit of a positive stuff.
Exactly.
Now, we posted an old classic today. It is by James Allen from the turn of the century, actually written in 1902. And, you always think that these self-help, we can do it type of stuff is new. But really, all the classics started
for a long time.
1902, As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And the nice thing about some of these is once the copyright is expired, we can pass them along.
Okay.
And we have a complete ebook. But this is one of the things here. Should we do a quote?
Sure.
We'll do a quote. Mind is the master power that molds and makes, and man is mind, and evermore he takes.
Okay.
The tools of thought and shaping what he wills brings forth 1,000 joys or 1,000 ills.
Okay.
He thinks in secret and it comes to pass. Environment is but his looking glass.
Okay. Very nice.
There you go. As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. The whole thing's up there. And one of these things that's interesting is this one isn't a PDF, but sometimes we pass along a PDF ebook. If you open an Acrobat Reader, and this is unfortunately just on Windows, but there's the tools in the Mac OS to read stuff to you as well. But if you select all the text, it'll read it to you.
I know. Isn't that wonderful? That's kind of neat.
It'll just read it to you.
Yeah, just read it
so
to you.
That way you can be sitting at your desk.
I mean, and what are they called? An audio book. But you can sit at your desk and have somebody read to you.
And this kind of ties into one of the little fun pieces we were going to do tonight. And this is not an attack on teenage girls. All right? But as some parents may be
intelligence. Okay? Now this one is, let's see, where is, this one is really kind of funny. I mean, this is one where I thought it's just, well, in some ways it's very kind of exciting and disturbing as well.
Yes.
Now, this is if you're talking to a computer over the phone or something, or you're chatting with a computer that you think it's real.
Okay, so you might think it's actually a friend on the other line, and it's not.
Yes.
It's a computer.
And this is the test. It's called the Loebner Prize. Okay? Of the 5 computer finalists in this year's Loebner Prize, at least 3 managed to fool humans into thinking they were human conversationalists.
Oh my goodness.
Ready to speak about the subjects ranging from Eminem to Slaughterhouse-5, just regular stuff, subjects like that, and everything in between. These machines are showing that they're merely a clock cycle away from true AI. I was fooled, the guy that writes this. I mistook Eugene for a real human being. In fact, and perhaps this is worse, he was so convincing that I assumed the human being with whom I was simultaneously conversing with was the computer.
Oh,
so you had to figure out which one was real and which one was the computer that you were talking to. Another of the entrants, Jabberwocky, can apparently...
Okay.
That's probably not his real name.
Or what you call me, right?
No, it's probably not his real... Jabberwocky can apparently even woo the ladies.
Okay. All right.
Some of its conversational partners confide in it every day. One conversation with a teenaged girl, I think she's fooled. Because she talked with Jabberwocky for 11 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Now, to win the prize, you have to fool 30% of the people. This year, they only got to 25% of the time. So, but if she swallowed it for 11 hours... I think she's hook, line, sinker.
I remember as a teenager talking to my boyfriend like all night long on the phone.
Yeah.
I had my own phone number when I was a teenager.
And now, this way, he could have even to where, like, let's say he needed some sleep, he could have put Jabberwocky on the phone, and you would have never known. And he could have slept.
So see, you could do that when I call you. You could just put Jabberwocky on the phone, right? Or
she was happy.
You don't answer anyway.
She was happy with the conversation, and it lasted 11 hours.
Jabberwocky, okay.
That I'm sure that's probably not his real name because that might fool her. But I thought the interesting thing is she was fooled for 11 hours. So this was Jabberwocky's really, really good, or this unfortunate teenage girl was kind of gullible. Should we?
No, he was probably really good.
11 hours?
Haven't you ever done that, like not boyfriends, girlfriends, like talking on the phone for hours and hours and hours when you were younger? I remember that.
But it wasn't a real person.
Hi, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hi there.
She was talking to a computer.
What are you doing now? What are you doing?
It's like talking. It's like talking to a light fixture for 11 hours.
Okay. All right. Are we done?
I think that.
Or are we still talking?
Well, now,
I guess we should Jabberwocky on.
I guess we should have Jabberwocky do the news,
yes,
right?
We could.
They could just, we'll just feed Jabberwocky. Well, they do have that automated. They do have the one that does that already.
Okay.
But I just thought that was kind of funny that
is funny.
Jabberwocky is doing the news. Anyway, thank you very much. Have a great night, and we'll see you back here tomorrow night. And we may or may not be here. It may be Jabberwocky.
Jabberwocky. Thanks.
And we'll fool about 25% of you, but there's one teenage girl in the audience that will probably we'll fool her for like 11 hours.
Yeah,
11 no offense, we were just joking.
Really
we thought it was funny for 11 hours.
Yes.
Good night.
Okay, good night.